Okay.
And what a lovely morning. Good morning.
Good morning. We've talked the whole night through.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning.
It's great to stay up late.
Good morning. Good morning to you.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to a Sunday special of the Morning Roast. And I am your roast host with the most, Mr. Keno Subway. And of course, as always, with me is my co-host from the Great North, Mr. Simon Potier.
Howdy ho, everybody.
And as always, let us not forget our other special co-host.
Soul.
Oh. He says, welcome to the Morning Roast Sunday special where the laziest day of the week gets even lazier and the puns taste the French toast. Just
He puts the soul in our morning train. Get it? No? Okay.
And
Too old.
yeah, you're an old fart.
Wow!
And let us not. Today, we, of course, have a very special guest, the creator of Grave Robbers, Mr. Mark Middleton.
How you doing?
Yeah.
How's everybody doing?
And this is
Good
also
morning.
Morning.
so I had to skip the Friday show. One, because I didn't have any guests lined up. Two, because I had a phone call and other such things, and also because I had to go pay some late taxes. So
See, for once, he's not blaming me. What? Keep going.
I was trying to be nice, Sam, and not bring you into this. So, Mr. Mike could not do a Monday or Friday thing due to his scheduling. So I said, perfect. We'll make up for it with a Sunday stream, and we'll have someone I've been wanting to have on because I really want to know more about grave robbers.
Yeah, you want to know more about that Big Dick Murphy guy.
Hell yeah, man.
Be honest.
Who doesn't?
Yeah. I mean, come on. With a name like Big Dick Murphy, you're curious.
Yeah. About? Elaborate.
His cowboy hat.
I think a lot of more people are interested in his gun.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's the gun that's nicknamed Dick.
His big iron.
Yeah, it was Big Iron.
Big iron.
Why you call Big Dick Murphy?
Why did I call him Big Dick
This is
Murphy?
my gun and this is my dick.
There you go. Oh, man.
Finally, someone understands me. Hex gets it. He operates on CET. Chris Evans time. Damn right.
Yes.
Freaking soul. It's fun to imagine the preparation for this show is some horrible reverse of the Equalizer movies where Chris sets the stopwatch and then everybody has an accident or falls asleep in slow motion.
Soul is on fire today. How many coffee did he have before you started the show?
Mr. Stephanie's here. Hello, sir. Have you guys seen Stephanie on Twitter?
Hola.
He posts a lot of his art on Twitter, and it looks really good. And I really want to get him on the show. I'm hoping I can eventually get on.
Rob Muerto.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how to say his last name.
It's okay. I can read minds.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to say his name real well there, and I didn't want to screw it up. I want to have him on, and then I want to have both of them on, and then Rob can kind of translate for Stephanie, because I want to know more about Stephanie's book he's trying to get going.
He speaks Brazilian, right?
Yeah. He speaks. He speaks Portuguese.
Portuguese, yeah.
How dare you, Soul? I don't want to burn my eyes looking at that.
I didn't think that was real. I thought it was like a fan drawing or something like that, and I had to double check and actually make sure because I couldn't believe that things have gotten that bad. and
Yeah.
DC Comics that would actually be on a
Oh,
cover.
Dude, look who's in the fucking chat. Look who's in the fucking chat. Mr. Morning Show himself. The
Oh,
inspiration
hey,
for our
there's
morning
Adam.
shows.
Oh,
My brother,
um,
Adam. If you're not working, send me a message and I'm sending you the link, brother.
Adam said he'll be a guest next. Was it next week or the week after? One of those weeks. He said.
Yeah,
he'll come
I told him that, dude, you need to fucking find a hole in your schedule to come on that show because you're a bit of the inspiration of this show. You're the weekend morning show. We're the weekly one. We're just doing a Sunday one once in a while for people that can't really be up in the morning.
Yeah. I've learned apparently there's a lot of guests that cannot do the weekday thing or the morning thing. So I'm going to have a lot of people lined up for Sunday apparently.
You know what we could do? Maybe we can mix it up. We can do a hybrid of the Art City show, Art City show, and the morning show.
Hey,
do the
that's
weekend.
hey, we could do that. Yep, that's right. I am wearing my Arch City shirt to represent Adam in the Weekend Woke Up Show because I have been falling asleep on Saturdays and missing it. So, in the hopes of getting back into Adam's good graces, I am going to give him some free advertising.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for mine.
Oh, you'll get yours about as fast as I get Blood Hunt.
Yeah, I just decided I'm gonna make you wait longer. Hold on, let me find the tracking.
Let's just
Refund,
downgrade.
return. I don't know what happened, guy. It got returned. Blah.
Hail Yodam. Always glad to see Yodam.
When are you planning on launching about, Mark? To be honest, because I am curious about that project.
I'm looking at November is what we're talking about. I was thinking around the 20th, but we don't have a date totally set in stone yet.
I can't
Probably.
really I was gonna say I really like the project. I'm just not sure about the artist though. He's looking okay. He's looking okay. Like he does fantasy. But I'm not sure about the western. But I'll get on it.
Whoa. No, dude. No. The western is where it's at, man.
No,
Westerns
I'm
are
talking
where
about
it's at.
him doing western.
Oh, you're talking
Passion.
about Passion?
Yeah, I'm taking shots at
man.
Passion.
He's got some fantastic art, man. He's done incredible. No. I got a page. I showed it on I was on Rob Casey's show. I can't ever pronounce the name of his show. I showed the page that he's given me, the first page, and it looks fantastic. He's got some stuff to do, I think, with Doom Fate, but he's been working on Grave Robbers pretty well, and he's been doing something.
He's doing his Doom Fate, and he's doing a little something for
Raging Golden Eagle.
Yeah, I was looking for that name of the title. It's Blade Devil. Thank you.
Yeah. His stuff for that's fantastic too. I don't know if you've seen some of the stuff, but he's really killing it.
For somebody that was, let's just say he upgraded his style, right, and he's getting faster, and he gained confidence because Doom Fate was his first attempt as doing storytelling,
right?
Like sequential art, and it's been a bitch. Like he's like, dude, you were right. Like it's fucking harder than it actually. Yeah, I know. Like if you've never done it, you pretty much want to commit the okay. I'm doing the mistake by on purpose. You want to commit Sudoku?
Oh man, yeah, he's doing great though. I mean, he's shown me a lot of the work for Doom Fate, a lot of the stuff that he's done recently, and it's incredible. I'm really excited for when it comes out, man. It's gonna be a good book. Yeah,
he's a great. I see it that way. Like he's a great cartoonist.
Yeah, he's really good. He's got like I said, everything that he's shown me so far has been just fantastic. I really can't wait for him to finish up, and it's gonna be good.
We have Zayd in the house. Hellboy, Hellgrave Robbers.
Hell yeah, man! I can't wait for Lost Pages. That's gonna be a great book.
Yep.
Every time I see something updated for them, it's always fantastic.
Yeah,
it always looks cool.
And the best 4 pages is mine. Mine is gonna be badass as fuck.
Hell yeah, man. Those are gonna be the best ones.
And it's not because it's me, it's because it's Vane.
Oh, okay.
No,
Get it? I'm doing it on purpose. Every time he does a show or something, I'm like, Vane is the goddamn best and most badass of the fucking thing. But he's like, dude, like, his name's Vane. Come on. I have to play it up.
Yep, there you go, man.
It's good because I'm in it.
Yeah, I'm
Hell
doing
yeah,
it
man.
too. Remember, you're pissing me off, right? Oops. I'm doing the 4-page and he dies in vain. And I'm the one in charge of that. Bruh.
Yeah. You can. I don't care as long as I die.
Yeah. It's okay. I'm probably just gonna change the nose.
My mom's gonna be making a
Sam?
trip to Canada.
Sam, why do I look more like me in your book and not in that one? Because you pissed me off. That's why. Fuck you. That's why.
I'm glad to see some people know.
I got
pretty-
words. And he goes, but not as bad as Phil. Hey, dude, there's one thing you cannot deny. Okay, I'm proud of Phil. You know, he came in here and he's fucking doing the shit. He's everywhere. You know,
Yeah,
people say it about me, but he's a little like me too. We're trying to be everywhere,
crazy,
promoting, and we're all trying to be positive, and we're here about books. And dude, tip of the hat, because you've been busting your ass, dude, and you deserve the success.
Definitely, man. I
Yeah,
mean, it's crazy how awesome it's. I mean, it looks great. It's gotten a lot of attention, and I hope it gets a lot more because it's worth it, man. It's gonna look awesome. It's gonna be a great book.
Oh yeah, and me, I'm getting my copy signed by the Bisley. Yeah.
The boo.
Dude, if you know me for more than 5 minutes, you know how much of a big fan of Bisley I am.
If it ain't
Takes 5 minutes. Lobo.
or Mobius.
Mobius. Is
Mobius.
awesome.
Yeah.
But my favorites, it's the Meta Barons. You know it. Meta Barons and Lobo.
It was because of you that I actually bought my Meta Barons book.
Did you like it?
Yeah, well, I haven't finished it yet, but yeah, it's pretty great.
Sims basically brainwashed you into liking.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, the moment you're gonna pick one up, you're gonna start reading it. You're gonna understand why we keep talking about it so much and why people get contaminated by it. Because dude, it's a fucking masterpiece.
It's pretty good.
I'm
It
gonna
is. The
read
art's
it.
incredible.
I'm gonna read it and hate it.
Read it and hate it.
Just because
Read it, love it, and he's gonna love it, read it, and say he hates it just because.
Yeah, I was like, F this book.
Oh, because it's
shut up
them.
about this. Ruined it.
Hey, dude, it's to me, right? It's like, you know, people talk about Berserk so much in the manga field, right?
Right.
That's Meta Baron. It's in the French. It's one of the biggest known French comic books internationally.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's definitely got some incredible art. I was really blown away with even just the first few pages are pretty good.
And you have to admit the story. You're like, what? Nah,
Yeah, it sucks you
what?
in. It's really good.
What
It's
the
surprisingly good. Yeah.
How the fuck is he gonna? Oh.
Yeah, I won't get too into spoilers and stuff like that in case anybody hasn't read it.
Mhm.
But when you know, they bring in the son when he comes in from, I think it's like the first 13 years or something like that. And he brings him in and he starts doing the tests and stuff with the pain test. I was pretty shocked by it. I mean, it's I don't know how old it is, but it's pretty good. You know, it's pretty timeless.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Here we go with the French again.
Always with the French with them.
dude, it's not about French, it's about comics. You fucking and then you guys say you comic book fans and you're haters like that. Selective people.
I think it's just the French part, man. I think the comics part is what they like. It's the French part they don't.
Yeah, but the thing is, And what language is the book that you bought?
English.
So shut up, Soul. I also have the translation. I also have the original series.
Okay. Yeah, I don't speak French, so.
But to be honest, I like them translated in English more because
Yeah.
he writes in Spanish. So when you read the French version, it is a translated from Spanish. So I'd rather have a translation in English because I prefer English and French. That's why I'm not that type of French. Get it?
There you go. Yeah, no, I'm definitely digging it though. I'm gonna keep reading it. I'm gonna look at some of the other stuff they've got for that series though. Because what I understand, it's got a whole lot of expansions around it.
Yeah, one of the things I'll tell you is get on finding the weapons of the Meta Barons now.
Okay.
Because Vinny and somebody else went looking for them. One was lucky because he found one in Europe. And Vinny found one at $25, but everybody's asking for $60 to $100 for it.
Wow.
And it's only 60-something pages, right? But it's Travis Charest doing half of it.
Well, check it out, man. I'll definitely check that out.
Before it's really out, like not findable, try and find it because it's out of series and it's technically after this, after the Meta Baron, after the Inkle. And if you like Meta Baron, then you after that check out the Inkle. The Inkle is before, right? And then after that you have the Techno Priest.
Techno Priest, that sounds cool. I'll probably check that out too.
So Big Dick Murphy, Grave Robber, welcome to the hill.
Yeah, Sim. We're trying to sell grave robbers, not
dude. No, dude. This is not a chill fucking stream. We're here to hang out and have fun, and I'm chilling and I'm entertaining the guests while you're just being a dick there, sipping on your coffee and rubbing one.
Oh my god!
I'm rubbing it.
I said rubbing one.
Yeah, well, there only is one for me.
I don't know. Me, I like to. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there.
Yeah, I don't know if we really need to expand on what.
Let's go into details.
I was gonna say I like to stroke one and rub two, but that's okay.
Let's
All right.
Talk about Big Dick Murphy.
All right, let's talk about skipping from rubbing on whatever. Let's talk about Big Dick.
Yeah. So why is his name Murphy?
Why is his name Murphy?
Yeah. Tell us about his family history.
Yeah, let's talk about his family history and where he comes from. And he's Southern Fried. He's from Virginia, I think, was what I originally wrote. Fought in the Civil War. Didn't really work out so well for the South. So, when he, went back into town, he found that, his family wasn't really in the area anymore. Again, like I said, the South didn't really come out too hot. So, a lot of those guys ended up going back home, not finding a lot, and ended up heading out west. And, he was one of those guys. And, when he got out west, he tried to create a new life, tried to build on the, what he had, and, just try to carve out a little piece of the West for himself, but that didn't end up working out. He.
By the way, Adam, check your DMs. There's nothing happening, Chris.
Yeah.
Keep going, Mark.
What?
All right. But yeah, so he ends up finding a wife, and she's got a kid, and they try to kind of build a life for themselves out on a homestead out there. But what ends up happening is a creature ends up attacking the town they're in, and he goes to find it, and kind of falls apart, and his wife ends up dead, and the kid ends up dead, and he ends up changed because it's I don't know if you guys are familiar with the skinwalker stuff in the Navajo.
Yep.
And he ends up getting kind of tainted by this kind of witchcraft, and it kind of forms him into what he becomes. He kind of becomes this werewolf kind of character, and yeah, and that's how he kind of gets a start with hunting the supernatural stuff.
Okay, so the first one on the left is Big Dick Murphy, right?
Yeah,
What's the name of the other one next on the right?
that is Richard. He is, without giving too much away, he is much older by a couple hundred years. He's a creature. He's human, but he's been tainted by an evil demon who is trying to pull himself into our reality. So the name of this book is called Welcome to Hellhole, and he's trying to utilize a barrier that's thin between our reality and his reality, hell, and he's trying to manipulate his way in.
Okay, I have a question though. Did you do
What's
it
up?
on purpose?
What's that?
His name is Big Dick Murphy.
Right.
The other one is Richard. So
Right.
Richard, also known as Dick.
Right.
Did you do it on purpose?
I did do it on purpose. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I wanted them in a lot of ways, you know, and both of them are both of them are monsters. Both of them are they're both,
Dicks.
yeah, they're both dicks. Basically at the core of the story. No. They're both monsters. They're supposed in a lot of ways they're supposed to be a mirror towards one another. Both of them are like I said, both of them are monsters, but they chose radically different paths in life.
Technically, a different side of the same metal type of thing.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, and that'll kind of be explored a little more as we progress. In the first issue, it's not so apparent, but by the time we get to the end of the second issue and the third, obviously, it's going to be a lot more. It's going to be a lot more explored and a lot more fleshed out.
And I would like to say, welcome, Adam, to the first time that you assist a morning show that's not yours.
What's up, guys?
What's up, man?
We're so happy to have you on, dude.
Great to be here. Long-time listener, first-time caller. And yes, I am working, but I'm trying to multitask a little bit here and work and listen to you, Sim, talk about meta marriage. I mean, listen to you guys shill for grave robbers. I'm not sure what the point of this stream was.
Hold on. I need to do that. Soul is like, I wonder what heavy metal magazine was originally called.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, here we go.
Metal Hurlant. There you go. You're asking for it, and just because Adam asked for it even more when he came in.
No, I did not ask for it.
All right. So we got Big Dick and Old Dick.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
You got the big dick and the small dick.
Exactly.
I wish I had more to show off, but this email thing only has this much.
Yeah,
I'm sure Mark has more. If he could show you.
I do. I have the picture, the first page. This is going to be page 11.
You did share the cover too, right? Not too long ago, if I'm
yeah, I do. I have the cover as well. I have the page. It's page 11. It's the first page we started with. He's working on 12 and 13. That's going to be a splash page across 2 pages. But yeah.
And me, people know me on how blunt I can be, and I'm sorry, Murphy, the other Murphy. But this is like the Western, and I'm the most. I'm actually interested in. Like,
hey, now, whoa.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm getting there. That I'm the most interested in because it has supernatural aspect in it.
Soul might be right here about Mutant Sim. I tell you.
Hey,
It's getting spicy.
I don't like to. What do you want to say? That's the one that I was the most waiting for because I'm the most interested in because I like the supernatural aspect of it.
Yeah, I've always.
And come on, when you see Big Dick Murphy, that's not going to be 100% serious and dark. So it's going to be dark humor in there.
Yeah.
And two, the fact that that I think he's a werewolf, that was already announced, and I'm like, okay, I'm in.
Yeah.
That I'm interested. The second one would be Deep Well, but that one got me because he talked about El Topo. El Topo is a movie that was made by Jodorowsky, the creator of Metal Baron. Fuck you guys, I've done it again.
Like it's you think he's going in like a normal, safe conversation, and he's just like, and we're bringing it back.
But I back deep well, by the way, Adam.
Oh well, thank you. Good work.
I told you got me when he says, "Oh, it's highly inspired by El Topo." I'm like, "Oh, fuck you." It's back.
But yeah, I've always liked the whole, as I call them, Weird West, style of stuff where it mixes the supernatural with westerns. I've seen some video games do it, and I think there was like a tabletop game that did it.
There was, yeah.
But that's the thing. The concept of it seems so fun that you have that Wild Wild West song in your head. That vibe, Wild Wild West.
It's got the cool theme of westerns, and it mixes it with the kind of chaotic nature of like magic and different things. So anything can happen, and you can create these really kind of neat characters.
And my point earlier was to tell you that I'm not a big fan of westerns usually. Like it's not my cup of tea usually. But yours was really like in my going. Oh, hello you. I like your hat.
Oh man, yeah, I've been a big fan of westerns since I was a kid, though. My dad wasn't really big into westerns, but my stepdad was, and my grandfather was. He was he was really into Clint Eastwood and stuff like that, and the old spaghetti westerns.
But that's technically what it is, because what you're doing right now is technically what's in the pure heart of what's called a spaghetti western. Because spaghetti western were created by getting some people who are doing more like horror movies and getting them to do western. So you ended up with a real weird type of concept of western movies, which is the fun ones.
Oh yeah,
that's why everybody talks about the spaghetti westerns, right?
Once Upon a Time in the West, and Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Those are some of the best ones that were released, I think, in probably the late 60s, early 70s and stuff. That said, The Shootist, which I don't think is technically a spaghetti western, is probably one of the best ones with Clint Eastwood, or I'm sorry, John Wayne. That's a great movie. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but The Shootist is a fantastic movie. And it's not actually that action-packed. It's just that he's really good in it. It's a great movie.
No, I haven't seen that one. Soul Lion is mentioning here that did somebody see Gallo Walker? Nope.
Gallo Walker. I think I've heard of it, but I don't think I've ever seen that
one. I think my mom and dad watched it one time, but I don't think I watched it. I think I just kind of glanced in at it a couple times and then went on.
I'll check that out.
I've never seen it.
Typing that into Google now.
Yeah, it does sound familiar.
Wesley Snipes movie?
Oh, let's see. Let's see if I can do this.
It's not that old either. That came out in 2012.
Gallo Walker.
Looks pretty cool.
Aha.
Yeah, I'll check that out. See if I can find it on Amazon or something like that.
Now, who's this character, Mr. Mark? It's Amanda Lynn.
Amanda Lynn is she's a little bit harder to explain. She, her mother was a witch, and she married a man and moved out west with him, and he never knew her background. But basically, what ended up happening was a band of highwaymen. You had a lot of deserters and stuff around the Civil War. And a lot of those guys, just headed out west because it was lawless. So what ended up happening one night was they tried to break into their home, and her dad tried to run out to protect the family. Well, her mother was still pregnant with her, and she took her mother's book of spells and witchcraft and stuff like that, and ran out into the woods, made a pact with a demon to to save, to stop the men. And he ended up cursing her unborn child at the cost of it. And Amanda Lynn ended up being that. But the problem was that she was born. You can't see it here from the picture. She looks normal, but she has red eyes. She has clawed hands that she covers up with gloves, and she's got razor sharp teeth. And when she was born, the nurses were horrified by her because she looked like a a demon essentially.
Yeah.
So she ended up having to she abandoned Amanda when she was really young. She ended up getting taken in by a family. She ended up getting run out of town though because the townspeople found her, and she ended up bouncing between living with a few Indian tribes and being homeless until Big Dick found her, and kind of took her under his wing to kind of enroll her in this crusade against the supernatural evil and stuff.
Does she play a mandolin?
She does not, but there is a reason why her name is Amanda Lynn. That's going to kind of be explored in some later issues. It's obviously it's a pun of a name, but
No.
yeah. So there's going to be I have a lot of issues planned for this. I all total I've outlined about probably 25 issues, and she gets we get into her backstory a little more around issue, I want to say 7 or 8, but yeah, there is a reason for it.
You guys are aware that you have the mandolin as a musical instrument, but there's also a little cake.
What?
I was thinking of there's a knife, like a mandolin knife.
Oh,
There's
I didn't know that.
There's also there's a little I think you call it biscuit. I would say it's like a little cake, right? It's a little dry cake.
They're called cookies. They're called cookies. This is America, Sim.
Yeah, but dude, it's like a cake. It's not a cookie. It's like it's soft like a cake, but
Well,
it's
biscuits are in fucking Europe. They have biscuits in Britain.
It's soft like it's sponge cake a bit, right? But
Germans actually.
It's dry, and you're supposed to eat that with your coffee.
I didn't know that. But the Germans actually, the word for cookie in German is cakes. Like it's Keks, I think.
Yep.
It's actually kind of funny. The word for cake in German is Kuchen, I think. So yeah, it's just kind of funny that would be,
Fun facts.
Yeah, that's what you get from.
Everybody's gonna go to bed. Gonna go to bed smarter tonight.
Yeah.
The more you know.
With 2 German words.
Dude, we need to get that star with the rainbow.
There you go. Yeah, get that graphic pull right over the screen.
And Soul is confirming. There it goes. Yeah, they're called Keeks and Kuchen.
Yeah, there you go.
Fake news.
And like he says, they call Madeleine. Yeah, that's the real name. It's called Madeleine, and it's mandolin. And it's those little that you technically it's like you try to eat those cakes, like they're soft as fuck. You try to eat them and it gets stuck in your throat. They're really to eat with coffee, type of thing, or tea.
I did not know that.
Well,
That's
okay,
cool.
so then we know that she has nothing to do with that. So
Yeah, she has nothing to do with cakes or cookies or mandolins or whatever the hell it is.
It's probably a knife.
Yeah. No, I actually didn't know about the knife either. That's pretty interesting stuff.
Okay, so then we did the deduction. We know that.
Yeah, it's something musical. That's all I can really go into right now without spoiling.
That's right. She seems to have like little vibrational horns on the side there that seems to be appearing and vibrating. So I'm guessing that she has a type of sonic ability that vibrates stuff. Am I right?
I'm not. I don't know what to tell you, Sim.
Spoilers.
Yeah, what are you doing, Sam?
He will not confirm nor deny.
Exactly. I can neither confirm or deny. Exactly.
Got it.
I'll say that it plays into a later issue, into her background and into her future.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, it's fine. It's fine.
He's keeping his hand close to his chest.
Exactly. Yeah. Because poker, because like the old West and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I like how her life is a mess until she, finds a big dick.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's just a metaphor for all women, really.
I know. I've been laughing my ass off. Like big dick until big dick finds her. Like
until she
finds
gets some
her
big dick in her life.
Yeah. And obviously the little prick dick is not going to be happy about it because he probably has something for her. All right.
It's funny because my wife actually, when I was talking to her originally about the character names and stuff, I said Big Dick Murphy and she rolled her eyes, and and then she's like, well, maybe you could call the gun Little Dick, and I was like, I don't think anybody's gonna like that.
Call it the prick.
You call it the prick.
That's not
That's
bad.
the name of the bit.
There you
Yeah.
go.
The prick.
Like, she's like, oh, he could pull out his gun, and he's like, I'm Big Dick, and this is my Little Dick, and I was like, I don't think anybody's gonna be intimidated by that at all. That's not gonna sound.
This is my
That's not
big
gonna
dick, and here's
sound
my
good.
prick.
That's true. Yeah, they're probably gonna laugh at you.
Yeah, it just doesn't sound intimidating. So
It'd be the last
that's
thing
why,
you ever laughed at, though.
Yeah, that's true. That's why I write the books, and she doesn't do anything. So that's
Ouch!
No,
Man.
I'm kidding.
Oof.
No, it's a good thing she's not watching this, or my stuff would be on the front lawn. But anyway,
And all of a sudden you hear slap.
yeah, you're slamming. You hear all just a bunch of shit getting thrown outside. Yeah. Suddenly, I'm staying in a hotel for a few weeks.
And then you hear, you're such a fucking dick. And then we're like, oh, that's where you got the name
That's
from.
where he got the name. That's where he got it.
Ooh,
Wow.
This one I want
He's really putting his heart and soul into this book.
Oh,
There we go.
Self-insert.
I
Damn
want
it.
to know
I'm not
more about
backing.
this fella.
Oh man, yeah.
That book is going to be fun. It looks a lot of fun, and as you see, we're having fun talking about it.
Yeah. I really hope it's a lot of fun for people. It's gonna be a cool book.
I wish to know more about this Whalen fellow.
Waylon
Little
is
Look how
he's a little
fancy he
bit
is.
more of he's obviously he's an older character, but he's I don't know how to describe him without using the term mummy. Little Richard. That's good.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh man. And so Waylon, he's he's a lot older. I think I wrote him as being close to 90. He was a trapper around the time of the Northwest Territorial expansion. After the U.S. Won the war against England for independence, we expanded into the whole Northwest Territory. And there was a big trapping market. I don't know if you guys have seen what was that, The Revenant with Tom Hardy and DiCaprio, but that was a big thing what they did. And in a lot of ways, Tom Hardy's character definitely played into what I wanted Waylon to kind of feel like, because he was that kind of snaky kind of character, backstabby, like a Jane from Firefly kind of thing. So he kind of tried his hand at a lot of different things, and he never really found what he was looking for until he ended up robbing a guy, and because he needed the money. He was destitute and he needed the money, and he ended up in a situation basically where he could take the money and run, or he could just help the guy out, and he ended up taking the money. Then he developed over time a little bit of a taste for the outlaw life, and headed out west and stuff, kind of further and further out west, until he ended up screwing over an Indian who didn't really like the fact that he got screwed over. So he ends up cursing Waylon, and basically his body ends up just desiccated and dry. He ends up laying in a riverbed for hours trying to drink as much as he can, and he just can't get fulfilled from he can't get any sort of quench for his thirst. And his body just slowly, more and more over time dries out until the point where he's basically a walking mummy.
All
And
shriveled into the left.
basically. And that's why you kind of see him there with the smoke coming off of his face.
Mm-hmm.
He
It's
gets
like dust.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. He gets shot and it's just a poof of dust. a big cloud of dust forms. But the thing is that he can't die, so he's in agony constantly. And that's how when Big Dick finds him, Big Dick and Amanda find him, because he's just this, he's screaming in pain from, the thirst and the unquenchable thirst of it. And, the bones.
I like how you
grinding.
choose your names though. Waylon Louder. So he's wailing loud.
Exactly. Yeah. It's a little fun name. I thought it was, I just kind of was, I'm a fan of, Waylon Jennings and stuff, and I like the name, and I just kind of sat and thought about it for a minute.
He keeps deteriorating nonstop, right? So I'm guessing at a certain point he's going to end up all bones and not suffering anymore.
Well, that's the thing. That's why Big Dick, he ended up going with Big Dick and Amanda, was that he was just in constant pain, and he was terrifying the people because he can't die. They thought he was like this ghost out in the desert, and they hired Big Dick and Amanda to get rid of him. And when they find him, they realize that he's a mid-suicide attempt, and just doesn't work. He blows himself up with dynamite at a certain point, doesn't work, and he tells Big Dick, basically, if you can kill me at some point in the future, I'll go with you. I'll leave this place. And that's why he goes with Big Dick, because Big Dick promises one day to kill him permanently.
Ooh.
And that's why he befriends Big Dick.
Stick with me and I'll make sure you die.
Yeah. I'll kill you eventually. We'll figure it out.
Dude, earlier you mentioned James in fucking Firefly. And dude, every time somebody reminds me of it, I always have that scene in my head when he's like, when Mal gets married.
Yeah.
He shows up with the gun. Like that scene where Mal's like, okay, I always knew this was going to be happening. I think it's going to be like a standoff and all this. Like, this is the most precious thing to me.
This
Let's
is my very favorite gun.
You don't want her. Trade. Dude, that scene, like,
that's such a great scene. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
it's
He's like
so much.
loading off all of the specs of it. The different like the caliber of the round, and how many it can carry per cartridge or per magazine and
like
stuff
somebody
like that.
like a car guy would describe as car.
Yeah, exactly. And he's like
5 cylinders and that color and this.
And it's so like a dry, and it's so like delivered in such a like matter of fact way that you think that he's like really
He's
serious.
gonna shoot him, yeah.
And he's gonna shoot him. And like Mal, you see him going for the gun, like he's like slowly reaching down for his pistol because he thinks he's gonna come at him. And then he stands up, hands it to him. This is my very favorite gun. He's like, "You making me a trade?" It's such a great scene.
That scene was awesome. That's why I like that scene that series so much. It's like it's not as much as what's happening in the thing. It's really the character interaction, how the characters grow and interact with each other. That's so cool.
Yeah, it's a great show. It really is.
Like you see, like James comes out, like you're saying, like that character comes out as a sleazy or something that you could do, but he's also the best guy you can have by your side, though. If he trusted you, and you cannot go wrong.
Right. Well, that's the great thing about Jane, was that he was such a good character that you wanted to see him do what he did, but there's always in the background that idea that he might just try to take out Mal, which is I don't know, you don't see a lot of complexity like that in some characters, but Jane always he was always really good. Had that
So it's like saying, "Kill me, Big Dick." Sounds all kind of weird, especially if you go like, "Yeah, Big Dick's gonna kill me. I'm gonna get killed by Big Dick."
Yeah, Big Dick is cause of death. Big Dick.
Big Dick's coming for me.
I like how none of these characters can resist Big Dick.
Mhm.
They all just tag along.
A little bit, man.
But I like this Whalen guy, and the possibilities for him, since he can't die, could be pretty fun. He's just like blowing dynamite.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, is that I really wanted a character that was versatile and that I could really do a shitload of pain on, and have these great moments of just horrible violence. Because those are my favorite movies. The hyper violent movies, and I'd like to bring that to some of the pages that I put in. So I wanted a guy that I could do that to, who wasn't a bad guy, while at the same time having a permanent character. So, yeah. but it also adds a little bit of an element of surprise because you never know when he's actually going to die either. So
Yeah,
you know,
it could just come out of nowhere. Just
exactly. So he's a fun character. He's going to be pretty cool. Yeah, I think people are going to like him a lot.
yeah, I like that you're implementing, some of the whole like fur trading history into his backstory and stuff.
Yeah, he has a whole lot of different trades and stuff like that he's done over the years, and he's a kind of a jack of all trades. Kind of thing.
Makes me think of the what was it called? The French fur traders, the courier de bois.
Right.
Like
Mm-hmm.
Who else could I find on this?
You mean the Coureur des Bois, right?
I don't know, Sam. I don't speak really
Dude,
French.
you sounded Chinese trying to speak French. I'm sorry. Coureur des Bois, meaning wood runner.
Oh, well, there's a picture here. Oh, that's just Richard. Okay.
And he had to work from Quebec.
Okay, I'm out of things.
Yeah, I've got the page up here. If you want to.
All right.
Yeah.
Come on, get on it, Chris.
Well, how do I do it?
You go on the bottom, and you go to where he's sharing his screen, like somebody
Right
else
there.
would be in. No, that's
See
him.
this?
That's his camera.
Well, there's nothing else here.
No, I just
there we
shared
go.
it. There we go.
Quit getting
It's
after me,
about time,
Sam.
Chris. Come on.
Where did Adam go?
I don't know. You
We
weren't
lost
rubbing.
him.
You weren't rubbing him enough.
Gosh dang it! Probably
Too
'cause I
much,
ain't been showing up
too
to
much
the
talk
weekend
about
woke
Big
up.
Dick. Too much talk about Big Dick made him feel that he needed to leave. I guess I don't know.
Yeah,
Pick your poison.
he got self-esteem issues. All this big dick talk.
You also saw the big mustache that he has, probably.
Well, come on. Look at Adam's facial hair. It's immaculate.
Yeah, dude. He looks like the Frenchie in the Holy Grail.
Oh yeah.
Right?
I didn't think about that.
Just put him the hat on, and he's perfect like your mother smelled of elderberries.
I fought in your general direction. Go
Man.
away now. I don't like you no more.
Yeah, so we have Amanda down here. You kind of see the Native American garb that she's kind of picked up over time, the turquoise and silver necklace. Big Dick, you see the claws starting to come out a little up here. You got the subtle, kind of hints towards what he's gonna start doing. And Waylon, calm as a cucumber, I guess. I don't know another word or another analogy for calm. But he's cool under pressure. He's got that cold-bloodedness to him. That Passion kind of put in here, which I think is really cool. Cold as ice. Yeah, that makes more sense. That's better than a cucumber. A lot better than a cucumber.
What's with all the phallic talk in this?
I don't know, man. Yeah, we're really kind of yeah.
I don't know. You're talking about a book that starts with, "Hey, here's the main character, Big Dick Murphy."
There might be
Like,
something to that. Yeah.
Where's Fat Tits?
Fat tits. I gotta make it. I'm gonna write that shit down.
Or Blubber Ass. Where's Blubber Ass?
I'm gonna make two characters called. What was it?
Fat Tits.
Fat tits. I'm writing this down.
Blubber Ass.
And blubber ass. Blubber ass. I'm writing these down. I'm gonna make character. I'm serious, dude. I'm gonna put these characters in a book at some point in the future, man. It's gonna happen. Keep a lookout for fat tits and blubber ass.
Incoming, the deadly duo, Fat Tits
The
and Flat
deadly
Tits.
duo. Yeah.
Fat and flat tits. They don't get along,
No.
but they work together.
Big Dick Murphy walks into the brothel and meets Jugs Evans.
There you go.
Oh,
The name is
man.
and her name is Susie Jugs.
Susie Jugs. There you go. Oh man. Yeah. So
Dude, how can not? Okay, look at how much fun we're having just talking about it. Imagine how the book is gonna be. So me, I can't wait. I'm gonna be in when you start, dude.
hell yeah, man. I appreciate that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a fun ride. It really is. We're planning on having. I don't know if we'll be able to finish all the pages by the time we launch, but the plan is to finish the book before we launch. Obviously, with scheduling and stuff like that, there's been some issues getting to the this point, but hopefully, if all fingers crossed, we're hoping to have all the pages done before we actually launch in November. But this is the first of 32 that we've got planned. We've got some really cool stuff planned. The opening is going to be a lot of fun. I think it's gonna, a lot of people are really going to like the opening. It's definitely got a lot more violence coming and a lot more blood. The bullets are going to be flying. And it's going to be pretty badass. Got some booze. It's going to be cool. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Saul is saying, "For the love of God, stop saying French." And I'm like, stop bringing it up and stop comparing me to those French fuckers.
Call him as a croquette. Croquet.
Yeah.
How do you say that in French, Sam?
Call him as a croquette.
There you go.
And he's like, it's called spaghetti western,
Yeah, I
not
just
frog
saw
leg
that.
western. I'm like,
Frog Legs
yeah.
Western.
yeah, it's from Italy, not
Yeah.
the U.S. by the way. And
Maybe.
for the love of God, stop saying French. I'm like, stop comparing me to those French fucks. I'm a Canadian dude, and I
Maybe-
speak more English than I do French, even though I'm perfectly bilingual and borderline trilingual.
Maybe
Well,
sometime me and Sim will make a Western. We'll start calling it Frog Legs Westerns.
Oh, yeah.
The frog in the West.
There you
Ooh.
go.
Nobody wants like a frilly French Western.
Dude, it's one of the things. It's like I don't like, dude. I like bantering. I like it's fun taking puns. It's all fun, but it's like, guys, get your facts straight. I ain't from France. I'm not that type of French guy.
Well, from what I understand, they don't like you, and you guys don't like them anyway.
No, and they're the one eating baguettes. They're the one with the fucking
Baguettes.
croissant. They're the ones with the fucking frog legs. Here we like bagels and cheese, and
Bagels
we don't
and
eat.
cheese.
We don't really give a fuck about their croissant that much. And we eat Belgian bread more than their fucking baguettes and Italian breads.
Well, you're half Scottish too, aren't you?
Yep. Yeah, I'm more Scottish than French.
There you go. Yeah.
Like if you go down the line of my Poitiers line, it's Scottish from England.
Yeah, mine's Scottish too. Yeah, I'm mostly Scottish.
So you can notice this by the way our character. I think it shows, no, doesn't it? I don't know.
A little bit. I don't know. I got the red beard. He's got more of a dark complexion. He's got the more of the darker hair.
My Logan, my older son, right?
Yeah.
He's weird because he has dark hair, right? His hair is dark, but his beard is red.
That's what I got too. Yeah, I have dark hair with a red beard. That's a Scottish thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me, I have the dark hair and I have red in my beard too.
Right on.
And were you born when you were born? Were you like a strawberry blonde type of baby?
No, I was pretty much dark hair from from birth. And my dad has dark hair too. He has a dark beard though too. I don't know where that's coming from because my dad's actually English. He's born and raised.
I was told that was another Scottish thing. You're gonna end up with dark hair, but you're gonna be born blonde. I'm like, what?
Yeah, no, it's weird. Me, yeah, I don't think my little brother. He was born. He's got a reddish beard, but he's got the dark hair, and he was born with dark hair too. I don't know. Maybe it's just because my dad's like English. Like my dad's family, they're from like Newcastle upon Tyne and the Geordie kind of area.
Sully's just being mean because the best part is that you'll be able to read the book without Sim chewing off your ear.
That's a good point.
That's just mean. I'm not gonna talk no more. You heard
Cold
my
as her
confused-
croquette, man. It's cold as the croquette.
He goes, not that type of French. Counter at 45, 34, 3. I don't get it. The big difference between my type of French and that type of French, those are cowards with their white flags. We're fighters here.
Hey, come on now. Come on now. The French were great at the military. They just had a couple setbacks.
They were really good until about what was that? 1940. What was that? 1939. 1940.
Yeah.
You know, that whole Napoleon thing. You know, that was a pretty big deal from what I hear.
Yeah, they had the whole Napoleon gig. They had, World War One. They did, a lot of work there.
It's really around 1940-ish where
they just kind of fell off there.
Yeah. Vietnam wasn't so great for them. You know, that was the whole reason we got sucked into that war was because of them.
Same thing with Italian.
Yeah.
They dropped the ball on that.
Yeah. Let's go with them. Oh, we fucked up.
But yeah, getting back to the page a little bit,
Get back to where we're all here.
Yeah, we got Amanda. She has these teleportation abilities that she kind of uses a little bit like Nightcrawler. So you kind of see her hop around the she starts out here. This is the inverse picture of the inverse panel of the first page. I don't know if you guys have seen some of the stuff that Passion's done with his, but he does a lot of that kind of, he does a lot of really good, visual narrative stuff. So, we have the back of this panel up here, down here, showing her kind of poofing away and then popping up, here to slash this guy down the front of his face. He's done a really good job with that kind of stuff. But yeah, we also have Waylon down here. He gets shot in the hand. You see him right here. He's throwing this knife, throws it off screen to this guy down here, nailing him. And then he gets shot in the hand, and his hand explodes. You see the fingertips kind of come off, but it explodes into this dust. So yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. He's doing a great job. You see this little eyeball popping out of the socket. That's pretty cool. He's doing a really good job, and the rest of the book's going to look just as badass as this. So
the little things that count.
Yeah, and he also did the cover. If you don't mind me showing that.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, show whatever you like here.
What do you want?
He did this. We've got some foreshadowing. We've got the three of them. On the horses, the grave robbers here. We got Richard right here, and the town. Which is actually called Hal's Hold, is the name of the town. A little bit of foreshadowing right here with the cultist and a cultic and a cult symbol right here. A little more of the dust coming off of Waylon with the knuckles and the cheek. But yeah, he did a really good job on this cover. He wanted to do a spaghetti western kind of old time, like 40s, 50s kind of Western. But yeah, it's definitely pretty cool.
I like the color and everything gives it that westerny look.
Yeah, he did a hell of a job. He did the coloring too. He did this with watercolors. So yeah,
I like that cover.
I hope when I'm 90 I look like Waylon.
Yeah, right.
I like where the logo ends.
I'm all fancy looking.
Yeah, a woman named Nicole Sapita. I think she goes by Das Nomo, is what she goes by. She did the title for me. She did this and the just the grave robbers portion there that you see with the lettering. But she did that, and I gotta say she did a hell of a job with that. I mean, she did a great job with the title. So yeah, it's getting to be put together pretty well so far. So yeah, it's going to be a great book.
Yep.
Yeah, I like the fact that you're trying to have it ready before the campaign starts. I like that.
Yeah, I've backed a lot of campaigns. I think I've backed 55, almost 60 campaigns. I don't know off the top of my head, but we've had a few that have really dragged on quite a while.
Yeah,
and I really wanted to have a product that I'd be able to get out there really quick. I'm going to be doing the 60 days total, the 230 days. And, I want to get that weight narrowed down as small as I can to get that in people's hands. So I think that's what people want. And I think, I think we're definitely going to be able to deliver on that.
I think it's good that people have at least a book at like 50 or maybe like 80% done before they launch the campaign, because everybody's used to wait between 6 months to max a year for a project on crowdfunding. But if you can short it down, it's always appreciated.
definitely.
Well, I think some customers, with some of these guys, they've really, pennying around with their books. It took forever to get them. So I do think some customers are really getting tired of like having to wait after the thing's over, and it goes in demand, and you're waiting for it.
Right. Do we understand that it's it's been like that since Kickstarter started? People waiting a year is pretty much acceptable, but more than a year,
Yeah.
unless
It's pushing it after a year.
yeah. Yeah, maybe if you're doing a movie, like even when they did that, what was the name? Kung Fury, it didn't take them a year to freaking do this shit.
Right. There was a Carter Brute thing.
Yeah. Carpenter Brute.
Carpenter
like that, right?
Brute. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he did that movie.
Hell Mortar or Blood Mortar or Blood Engine, something like that.
Blood Engines. I think it was Blood Engines. Yeah, something
Dude,
like
that. That video clip and that song is awesome. It's part of my soundtrack every fucking time I work.
Yeah. He did a hell of a. I mean that whole thing. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but it's
the movie?
really good. I haven't seen the movie yet.
I've seen all the clips and stuff, but not the movie. I want to see it too. Yeah,
it looks fantastic, and that's taken quite a while to get where it's at. But the thing is that it's a movie, so I understand that it takes a while. But when you've got a comic book, like you said, a year is good. Over a year is pushing it.
Yep.
And once it gets to be like Richard Pace levels, it's just like, okay, I'm never getting my money back.
Like me right now, like with Tales from the Netverse, I'm probably going to tell people that I'm fulfilling in like 3 months, 4 months after the campaign. But as soon as the campaign's done, I'm printing.
That's kind of what I was looking at doing too. I was looking at once I got over the the in demand phase, and once the campaign was over, I was looking at probably. It really depends. I don't want to make any promises, obviously, but I was looking at doing the same thing. Hoping to get everything out within the first 4 months, but I was looking at fulfilling pretty early, too. So yeah. I think at a certain point, we've as a group, as CG as a whole, we've reached a point where, over a year is yeah.
It's pushing it.
Especially
if you're a pro.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Like if you're new and you've never done anything like that before, delays can be understandable.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, for the first time for everybody, it's going to be rough. I'm speaking as somebody who, this is my first campaign, and I definitely don't have all the kinks worked out, and this is going to be a learning experience for me. So I can understand, first time, but I'm really hoping to live up to people's standards and stuff like that, and really hoping to put out a really great book and get it out into people's hands as quickly as I can.
How many pages is that going to be again?
32. The first one's going to be 32. I have a couple of other books that I've written scripts for. I have a book that I'm not solid on the title, but I'm calling it The Bloody Socket right now. I'm looking at launching that sometime next year, so long as this is a successful book, and I can get the funds and everything for it. I'm going to continue with Grave Robbers 2 and The Bloody Socket, going into the end of this year, maybe into next year. But yeah,
we talk
Blood
about
Machines. That's it. Yeah,
we talk about that, and now you're all lit up. But when I talk about Meta Baron, ooh.
Gosh,
Blood
dang
Machine
it.
looks fucking amazing, and
Sam, no.
that's the name of the song. It's freaking amazing.
Yeah.
No, don't bring it back up. You're gonna send Soul into like spasms.
Soul needs to buy Meta Baron, and that's it.
I'll admit, sitting in the when we were watching RoboCop with the watch along, you were sitting and talking about it for a while, and that's when it kind of I'd seen you on a couple of streams talking about it, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna bite the bullet and buy it. If he likes it this much, there's got to be at least some merit to it. I got to at least read it. So yeah, that's what pushed me over. So yeah.
But the point is, when we're passionate about stuff, is we like to share, right? And
right,
it's like you want your best, you want your friends to read your favorite stories.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's weird to say, but that's what it is, right? You'll be with your friend, you're like, oh, dude, that movie was awesome. I never saw that movie. You're like, what? And you pull it out. You're going home, and you're watching that right now. This is what passionate people do. It's like it's not just about me. It's about sharing. We want more people finding out about this because we don't want to be the only one going, this is fucking amazing. Yeah, I know. Doing that alone, it's not fun.
Yeah. But yeah, it's definitely been a fun read. So I'll definitely keep going with it, and I'll check some of the more of the universe of Meta Barons as I go. I got Meta Baron.
Yeah, I know, Soul. I'm just fucking pulling your leg.
I even sent you a picture photo of my bookshelf. That's hilarious.
I know.
Oh,
we
man.
even have the same. We even have the same logo, metal cast figure statue. I'm just pulling his leg. That's why I said it that way. You just need to go buy it. I have it. I know.
That's awesome. That's good stuff.
But it's like saying, like, people are like, why do you bring Meta Baron so often? I'm like, it's the same reason why we bring up Berserk, because most people right now in CG know more about American comic books than they do about manga or the Europe one.
Berserk is one of those books that I remember when it first came out. I had no interest in it at all when it came out initially. It wasn't that I had seen it in passing and it was like, okay, yeah, whatever. And then I moved on with, I think I was probably into like as far as manga goes, I was probably still into like like Yu Yu Hakusho, stuff like that. But I don't remember when it came out, but I remember being pretty indifferent to it. But then I saw some stuff for it and saw the art for it, and I was like, this looks fucking awesome. I mean, it's a badass manga. It's got to be one of the more badass things out there that I've read.
I was the same when it first came out. I was like, it looks like stupid, brutish. And then somebody's like, no, read it. And I'm like, okay, grab the first Berserk. I'm like, this is fucking good.
Like I said,
the second one, this is the third deluxe. Then the fourth. Now I have 5 giant books.
Hell yeah, man. Well, it's that thing where like I said, I love hyper violence, and I love really good violence, and that's what I liked about Berserk, and I liked about Goblin Slayer. When
that was good too.
I didn't see the anime. I think I watched the first episode, but the manga for it's fantastic. I've heard Vinland Saga is good, but I've never gotten into that.
Bastion keeps telling me to watch it, but the thing is, it's only in subtitles.
Really?
The thing is, I don't mind watching a movie with subtitles, but usually if I do that, I'm only watching the movie, right?
Yeah.
I like to draw when I watch movies.
Does it? It has a manga, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'll check that out at some point. I just haven't gotten around to it yet, but I'll probably check that out.
Like a lot of people are telling me to check the Vagabond series.
Vagabond is great.
Yeah, I haven't heard about that. Is that what was that about?
Oh, it's about Miyamoto Musashi.
Really? I'll check that out. That's pretty cool. Sure. I got his Book of the Five Rings.
Vagabond.
It's that good? Because I'm going to add it to my next order then.
I love it.
I'll check that out. I'm looking that up on Amazon now.
The art, I love the art on it, and I like the story.
Yeah, yesterday I ordered the Empowered Omnibus. I'm probably going to order Vagabond. Dude, I opened Amazon. It goes, recently viewed Vagabond.
Right on. This does look pretty cool.
Yeah. And
I'm going to add that.
Canadian each. So probably like 16, 18 for you. Add to cart. Should I buy the first one and try it, or should I buy 1 and 2 right away?
There's some good action. Like he's just going through, like he eventually just starts going through killing like a whole mob of people. Oh, slices that dude. He just Slice the
Oh,
dude's
nice.
head off. Meanwhile, his buddy's like over there boning.
Yeah, I'll definitely pick that up, man. That looks awesome.
Yeah, I'm picking it up right now. Should I pick 1 and 2 right away, or just try one first?
Well, you should always try one.
Yeah,
Do a
that's a
sample.
good idea. That's what I'm gonna do.
You never know. It might turn out you don't like it.
I don't know. Everybody keeps comparing it to Berserk, and I'm like, Berserk is really fucking good.
I don't know if I'd compare it to Berserk. It's got a. I don't know about that. Like, it's definitely got the action and the really badass main character and stuff.
Right on.
Yeah, he's definitely very quote unquote masculine, and stuff like it's like Berserk's character, very intense and stuff like that.
So I'm gonna order it right now, and I'm also gonna order a new headset. What do you guys think about Logitech? Is that a good headset?
G320, I think, was a good one.
Right now I'm looking at the G332.
Okay. Yeah, I use the G320. I think that's I don't remember the name of this one, but that's what I use. I just use the headset part of it, though. I don't use the mic. I have a mic stand that I actually use.
Is it really worth it?
I think it's different. I think it's better. I think the sound quality and the quality that people pick up on is a lot better through the mic stand. But I mean, ultimately, it's just whatever you prefer. If you don't like having a big giant mic in front of your your monitor and stuff, it's better. But or it's better to just use the mic on the headset. But if you don't mind it so much, like, I can lift it up and put it over top to the side. So,
because me right now, the only problem I have with this headset and the other one before was the fact that the mic are shitty a bit.
yeah. I don't know. It's just a personal preference.
I was checking into those Yeti type of mics.
I haven't seen those yet.
That's what Ethan and a whole bunch of them use. It's like a squarish, or you have a round one called a snowball.
Okay. Yeah. I just have a.
Well, they're like 125 and plus.
Yeah, I think I
need to get some new equipment for all this. A new mic and headset, or mic and camera and all that stuff.
Well, your camera looks pretty good. I like the. I mean, it's got pretty good clarity to it. It looks like. But yeah, like I said, I use a mic. Mic stand.
But that camera,
I want to get one of those
camera,
mics.
His camera is way better than the Matrix ones he had before.
Hey,
what?
Don't come at me about my green screen effect.
Did it make you trans? Because apparently that's the thing now, that the Matrix was all trans.
Yeah,
So.
It transformed people into trans. Look at the sisters. Too soon?
Have you seen them lately?
Oh, dude,
they look like monsters in like pink wigs.
Yeah, I know. They're ugly.
I remember sitting and thinking, like, who's gonna look at that and go, "Oh, what a pretty girl."
What a beautiful woman.
They look like monsters. They're slowly becoming the what were those things called in the Matrix that were tearing apart the ship? The Sentinels. Just add a few more eyes to them and add a pink wig onto it, and that's the Wachowski stuff.
Don't
Dude,
ask me.
I saw that pic and I'm like, that's ugly. I'm like, you look better before.
Just looks like a 40-year-old dude in a wig is what it looks like. Let's be honest.
That's what it looks like. Yeah.
Yeah.
No feminine trait at all.
I only watched like one or two clips, I think, of The Matrix.
You never watched The Matrix?
You never seen The Matrix?
I've seen bits of it when it was on like TV.
Oh,
and
wow.
I just kind of went, eh.
I remember liking it a lot when I was a kid when it came out. I wasn't a huge fan of the sequels. I remember thinking the sequels seemed really... It's the same. I think it's the problem with a lot of sequels is that they're like, oh man, this concept was really well liked. Let's make a sequel to it. And they're like, oh, we don't have anything. Oh, okay. Well, we'll just write something. It's like Stranger Things season 2, I think, in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
They had a really good idea, and then they were like, oh man, this blew up. Let's do a season 2. We don't have anything planned. Let's and then
Yeah,
they wrote
Let's go full
Yeah.
campy and stupid.
I didn't
Yeah.
like season 2. And
I didn't care
bother
for
to
it.
watch
That's-
season 3.
Let's make
Yeah.
her into Akira.
Yeah, that's basically what it came off as. Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Like,
I don't know.
like Dave and the kids were watching season 2, I think, the other day or something, and they were showing a scene in the shopping center where she had something in her leg or something, and dude, she's like kinetic, and I'm like, dude, I'm watching Akira boosted to a children type of TV show.
Yeah.
It's like going like Carl Art Akira. But live action.
Akira.
It's
Oh
like
man, imagine like Akira, but drawn like it was like Steven Universe or something like that.
I think it was.
Ew.
I'm not sure if it was season 2 or 3, but they turned the freaking series, and it has a Kung Fury type of feel of music and cinematography. Like everything is weird the way they place their scenes. You know, everybody's plays like the old fashioned shows. Like here's somebody coming in, and then you see all the other ones side by side, and you're like, why are we seeing this?
Look, it's
Yo.
the diversity brigade.
Yeah, and you're like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Here they come to save the day.
Yeah, it
She's
wasn't
just,
a.
She's just another. They made her into a fucking Mary Sue, and it's stupid because the first season was good. I did enjoy the first season.
Yeah, I was the same way. Party City Wigs presents. That's awesome. Yeah, that's perfect.
Don't be a drag, just be a queen.
There you go. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. I like that. Oh man, that's
so
good
yeah.
stuff.
Go get ready. Go sub to that mailing list, Grave Robbers. There, 'cause,
Definitely.
It's. I think it's gonna be one of the hits of CG.
I hope so. And we're going to be doing a free trading card for email signups too. If you sign up, for the email list and for the mailing list and stuff, we're going to do a free Big Dick Murphy trading card. And I'm planning on doing for the first 2 weeks. I'm planning on doing a backers receive a secret character card. There's going to be a secret character that's revealed at the end of the Grave Robbers book. I don't want to spoil anything, but if you back the book within the first 2 weeks, I'm planning on doing a special card for that secret character as well. So, yeah, take a look for that. Yeah, it's going to be fun.
And if you're a big
Right.
Western fan, by the way, while you're waiting, go get Deepwell because Adam AF was here earlier and he works on it.
Hell yeah, man. Definitely. Get
And
deep
by-
well.
And by the other Big Dick Murphy of CG.
It's funny.
Oh.
Yeah, it's funny because his name is Mike Murphy and
Yeah.
my name's Mark Middleton. We're both doing a Western book, and his name ended up being Murphy. It's
Uh-huh.
kind of funny.
The
So,
M&M's of CG.
Yeah, he and it looks fantastic too. I'm definitely excited
Deepwell?
about
Yeah.
Deepwell.
Yeah, I backed it. I want
gonna
to
be
see. Like
cool.
at first, I wasn't sure because, like I told you, I was always getting a vibe that it was more like a classic type of Western, and those
Yeah.
I'm not really into that much. Like there's some good movies that I really like, right? But then when he starts talking more about the dark side of it,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh,
Well, when I saw the character with the the cut noose around his neck, I was like, that sold me. I was like, that's a really cool character design. I like that a lot.
we
So-
all know that they try to kill him. For him to keep a fucking noose rope around his neck is because somebody tried to hang him.
Yeah. It looks cool, man. I saw that. I was like, that is a great
It's
design.
like-
I was a little jealous. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, man, I wish I would have thought of something
Am I-
like that.
Yeah, I'm not the only one. When you saw that, you thought of the hangman, right?
Yeah, man. It looks cool. It looks really cool. I'm definitely excited for it. It's gonna be awesome.
If you guys don't know the story of the hangman, check it out.
Hell yeah.
Wait, the comic book Hangman?
Nah, the actual story
Oh, okay.
of the hangman.
I was to say there was a comic book I read. It was called The Hood? Yeah, The Hood. And there was a guy in there who was like a judge who'd been wronged or something like that. So he was the hangman, and he had the noose around his neck like that, and he wore like a mask. and stuff like that. And he had a bird on his shoulder that he was blind that he could see through. That was his eyes.
Oh, that's cool, man.
And he had like a medicine pouch because he was cursed or something by like an Indian, like shaman or something. So he
Yeah.
had this like pouch that he would use and throw stuff. It was pretty cool.
Right on.
But yeah, do go sign up for that mailing list for some free big dicks. Just passing them out.
Yep. Don't be a pussy about it. Pass on the
There
dick.
you go. Hell yeah, man.
You okay, Chris?
Getting old.
Don't say that among people like us, dude.
No, I slept 14 hours yesterday.
Guys in this guy's like what, late 20s, and he's feeling old.
I am in my early 30s.
Yeah, tomatoes.
No, I slept 14 hours yesterday, so that's like I'm still sore and stuff from sleeping so long.
Yeah, it's funny how that works out, right? You get super tired and you're like, all right, I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to sleep extra long to make up for it. And you wake up twice as sore and twice as tired.
But it's been proven that that's what it does, oversleeping.
Yeah.
Like nothing's good in exaggeration. Moderation is key.
Got to have everything in moderation, man.
Yep.
Yeah, the whole night at work, like my whole eyes were sore. I just wanted to go back to sleep.
You know, you can ask all the people from the 70s and the 80s.
Oh yeah, because of all the cocaine. Yeah.
Come on.
Cocaine?
Yeah.
I think that was the best year for people to learn moderation.
Yeah, well, yeah.
How many fucking overdose on coke? How many people did we lose? How many this? Dude, there was so much fucking like coke and sex, and don't forget the alcohol. And then people die, and then you're like, Aaron. Oh,
Well, I mean, that's still going on. Heck, the county over from us has like, what'd they say, 18 overdoses a week or something like that. I think I just seen in the newspaper.
Dude, there was more coke in the U.S. than flour. Okay, back then,
Well, nobody uses flour.
like you thought people were using flour in movies. No, it was coke.
I'm surprised I've never seen, you never seen that in a movie, like somebody trying to bake bread, but instead they accidentally used cocaine.
Oh no!
Like, oh no, what did I do?
Oh no, I just didn't overdose.
You got any more?
baguette.
You got any more of that cake?
Oh man.
So we're getting close to the 1:30. Just giving you a timestamp, buddy.
People just like showing up to her house. Hey, you get any more of that
You
cake?
got any more of that bread, man?
Dude, that bread was fucking good. That home bread there, yes, you're gonna be rich, dude.
It's like,
Did you ever
eat
see
the
that?
bread, then they're like snorting like the crumbs off the plate.
Did you guys
That'd
ever
make
see
a
that
really good
video
movie.
clip of what's his name? OP, what's it? Wacky and Machine Gun Kelly? They made a song and it's "Free Your Mind," okay? And the idea is that they start doing. It's like inspired by what's the show with the Mr. White there?
Oh, Breaking Bad.
Okay, the thing it's a pun, it's a parody of Breaking Bad, right? So you have those two guys trying to fucking make some kind of meth, right?
Yeah.
They're in a meth lab, but they make cookies, blue cookies, right? And they start going around to the housewives and selling cookies, right? And then they get into a fight with this Girl Scouts, and they get their ass kicked because the Girl Scouts put out like katanas, nunchucks, and they get
That's
their
hilarious.
ass kicked.
I gotta check that out.
If
That
you've
was-
never seen that, check that game. It's called Free Your Mind.
Free
by,
Your Mind. I'll remember that.
Aoki and Machine Gun Kelly. You're gonna
Machine
laugh
Gun
your ass
Kelly.
off.
I'll check that out, man. That sounds hilarious.
Especially when you see that girl pouring out the cookie box, right? Open it and you see the nunchucks. And she's like, yeah.
I gotta check that out. You said it was called Free Your Mind.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll look that up, man. That's hilarious. Oh man.
Let me just make sure that's
Free Your Mind. I'm writing that down so I don't forget it.
Oh, and everyone out there, don't forget to go and wish Aaron Calamari a happy birthday.
it's called Freedom Madness.
Free the madness. Free
Yeah.
the madness. Okay.
Sorry,
Madness.
because it's fucking hilarious. If you don't laugh, you're dead.
I'll check that out.
You're dead inside.
Oh yeah, there you go. Sold. Just linked it.
Sold on top.
Yeah,
So-
Yeah,
Oh,
Aaron
Solo,
Kelly
Solo.
or Aaron. I almost said Aaron Kelly. I got Machine Gun Kelly stuck in my head. Yeah, Aaron's birthday.
So let's do it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to
No.
you. You should be here right now. You suck, but happy birthday.
There you go. That'll make his day.
I ain't singing to Aaron.
A bit better. Happy
There you go. Get the Marilyn Monroe. Yeah.
to you.
See, you got to dress up in the dress, and you gotta
Happy
get your you gotta get your camera on for him.
Hold
Sim's
on.
got his
Yeah,
shirt
I'm gonna
off
do
like
my version
usual.
of the bell shake.
There you go.
Sim's gonna have his shirt off, shaking his tits about.
Yeah, because they're
The
better
wife
than
will
yours.
walk in. What the hell are you doing? I'm
Yeah.
singing
Oh,
happy
yeah,
birthday.
that's
to
right,
my
Yeah, 'cause
kid.
you know, 'cause
it's
they're damn
definitely
better than
December.
yours.
I always forgot. Yeah,
Hmm.
it is his birthday as well.
Well, happy birthday.
Sorry about
Feliz
that, sir.
cumpleaños, amigo.
There
I
you
wished
go.
I wished him a
Happy birthday.
birthday earlier, but it was like real early in the morning when I was on my lunch break, and I I get my days mixed up since I'm nights. I thought it was yesterday. Uh, I know, Soul. I know. Believe me, there's the temptation.
Yes, sin is not good. You always have to mute sin. You listen to Sim, but mute sin.
Well, he's the big 42.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the
there you go.
answer. That's the answer to the question, dude.
You beat me by 2 seconds to say that, man. You beat me by 2 seconds.
42. It took them 1,000,000 years to come up with that answer.
Yep. So that was the answer. 42.
Yep.
I gotta get Stephanie on here somehow.
Because if you multiply and divide, it always comes out to the same thing. Oh. No, just joking. I don't know.
Let's not get into math here. We're not those kind of nerds.
Yes, we are.
Speak for yourself, egghead.
Yeah. You're saying that like it's supposed to be an insult, dickhead.
It is.
Come on, you're supposed to continue. Where's the other pun? Buddy.
Huh?
No? Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I broke him already.
Big dickhead? Is that what we're going for?
Here we go. Here.
I don't know. We're supposed to go like one and one and one and one. And it's not happening.
I'm the host here.
Yeah, you're supposed to be the host with the most, and right now you're not the one with the most.
I do what I want. I know. It's always soul.
You know,
So,
the host with the
most.
most, and not you're getting roast.
Well, no, I'm the one that always gets roasted.
That's not true. That's not true. We all get roasted. You know, even Mark got roasted.
A little bit.
Everybody gets roasted.
Yeah.
No, we throw softballs to the guests.
And like we say, we roast
Unless
people.
that
We
guest
don't
is
burn
Aaron.
them, right?
Just a nice soft roast.
Yeah, it's like a soft little roast before the
It's
little
a
slap. You know,
Nice light roast, medium roast, like coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Just get them just.
Just right.
I'm about to get my other type of roasting going right now.
Oh,
Wake
yeah?
and bake.
Shake and bake.
Yep. So,
Don't know anything
is
about
there
it.
anything else that we should know about the book that we may not have covered yet?
Well, I don't.
It's gonna
I
be
don't
full
think so.
colored, right?
It is gonna be full colored. I'm working on I have a guy right now who's doing some colors for me. He's doing some test colors to see where we're at. But
Mhm.
I do plan on having it full colored right now, or when it launches. But I'm still nothing's 100% on who's going to be coloring it yet, is what I'm saying. Yeah, but it is going to be full color. Yeah,
There's quite a few colorists in CG now, aren't there?
yeah. We got some good ones too. We got some really good ones.
Yeah. Then we got Sim.
What about me?
Do you do colors, Sim?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know you. Did you do the colors on Blood Hunt and stuff?
There's no colors in Bloodhound, but I'm the one that did the colors on the cover, and
Okay.
I did
Right
the
on.
coloring for Cybershock for Aaron.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm the color artist in there.
Right on. Yeah, that's awesome, man.
It's let's just say it's the in all the trades that I do, that's the newest one. Because
Right on.
you know, I started by wanted to be a penciler, learn inking. So you know, my main thing was always been black and whites, right?
Right.
But I've been practicing colors. Like it's something that I like to do, but as a job, not really. You know, it's like I never saw myself as a colorist, right?
I tried my hand at coloring for a little while, but I
Mhm.
wasn't very good at it. So, yeah.
But you know, I had Passion telling me to try one tool called the Select Fill and trying to practice something more of a toon shading because I used to practice matte painting more. I don't know if you know what matte painting is.
No.
It's like digital painting, right? Matte painting is when you work in movies, right? Matte painting is when you reproduce a background in picture.
Okay.
That when you put it on film, it looks real. So
Okay.
you kind of mix match everything, right? So
Right.
it's kind of you use a lot of like painting techniques and blends and shit. And he goes, use more like a toon shading. He goes, you have highly detailed and from what I've noticed is people that you do a lot of like details. Like if you look at Jeffrey Scott Campbell and a whole bunch of them, when there's a lot of details in art in the line work, you need to put less details in the color. Like when you don't put a lot of details, you need to go all out in your color effects and the shadows and stuff like that. Well, people like me or Ball or others, when you try to color, you have to go with the simple. Sometimes the flat look better than a fully colored edition. So I started playing with that, and then playing with Beacon and Scottman. So I'm getting better.
Right on. That's pretty cool, man.
But Tunche, yeah, I used to have the approach of digital painting, and it doesn't blend well because the thing is you lose the line work. So if you put too much details in colors, you take away from all those cross hatching and stuff like that. It doesn't show anymore.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, I tried inking a couple of pages that I found, like, just black and white inks and stuff that I had found online. And
But if you're still looking for colors or something down the line, check out Beacon.
okay, definitely.
Michael Beacon went from okay to damn.
Right on. That's awesome. Yeah, I'll definitely keep him in mind. I got a couple of like I said, I'm looking at doing 2 comics, after part 1 for Grave Robbers comes out. So if this colorist doesn't work out that I'm talking to right now, I'll definitely talk to him.
So it's like if you wonder why Sim's avatar looks like a kid's drawing, that's why. Oh wow.
that's mean as hell.
He's like, sorry, I couldn't resist. I'm like, wow.
Wow.
That's
He's
hilarious.
going right for the jugular.
Yeah, he's coming at you with a switchblade, bro.
I know.
Cutting deep.
Yeah, but he's on it, dude. I have to
Yeah, he's
respect
roasted,
the
man.
yeah, I have to respect the job, dude. It's
Yeah.
like they say, it's like don't hate the player.
There you go, man. Hate the game.
He takes his job as roaster very seriously.
Oh, dude, I think it's fun, and I think he's great, dude, man.
Yeah.
I'm serious, dude. When I say
I don't know what that is.
I never the paint
yeah,
means it's the painter.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I was putting it up there so someone could translate.
But dude, we've known Soul for a little while in the chat, dude. But when we did the first show here and we started roasting each other, we're like, okay, we're not the only host here. This is like the first show that we have an actual co-host. that stays in the chat. You know, if he asks question, he's like it's like us asking the question on the show. So
Right on.
we pay. You know, he's as important as us.
Hell yeah, man. He's been, on top of it this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. He's very important.
He's the officer. That's why we
There you
call
go.
him the officer.
Oh, Adam's back. Hello, sir.
Yeah, that's usually when we know we're about to close because he doesn't have anything to say anymore and he's all veg and he's pretty much on
Hey,
I'm gonna fall asleep. This is how we read it.
I am awake. I had my coffee. I am not tired. Not like
Dude,
normal.
You
I'm
can
ready to
claim
go.
you can claim that you don't believe in gravity all you want, but when you jump off the building, you're gonna fall to your ass to the fucking floor.
No, I am actually awake. What are you talking about?
Gravity believes in you, even though you don't believe in it.
Just because I'm relaxing doesn't mean I'm tired.
Usually, when you start relaxing, is when your eyes start closing and you start going.
Or it could just mean that I'm not all nervous and worried. I'm
Just chill, man.
Yeah. Same
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
I gotta get one of those I'm rubbing it shirts though. That's a great shirt. I gotta pick one
That's
of those up.
Did he put something in the back? Do you have the logo at least of Archie?
Yeah,
in the back?
yeah.
Yeah, it's on the back, right?
Can you see it?
Hell yeah, man. That's awesome.
You know it's supposed to be the other way around, right?
No, it's not. It's
I got him to check though.
Okay.
I made him check though.
Okay. Yeah, because when I first got it, I thought that at first when I first thought it brought it up, I thought maybe the logo was like on the shoulder and it went on the front, but then I was like, no, it's in the middle. Okay, it goes on.
I think it's fitting because it says I'm rubbing it in front,
Yeah,
and
then
the
in
rainbow's
back,
in the back.
Yeah, it has
Get it?
backing up
The
towards
rainbow's in the back. It's
Where they
There
put
you
it.
go.
Do you get it? No,
Yes, Sam. Yes,
I don't know. Sometimes you don't.
you're really trying to explain that there.
Yeah, but you seem to not
The
have got it.
back, wink.
Wink,
Yeah.
wink, nudge, nudge. Know what I mean? Know what I mean?
You see what I'm getting? Where I'm getting at here?
Oh man.
So when are we getting a morning roast T-shirt?
What? I don't know.
See, you're
What?
not that. What? We need a morning roast. Like we have a T-shirt and we say roasted.
We're just. Are we even
Roasted, don't burn it. There you go.
Are we even big enough for that?
Dude, you gotta think big if you want to be big. If you don't act big, you'll never be big. That's where the expression "fake it till you make it" doesn't mean to be a fake. It means
It's
believe in yourself.
fake it till you make it. So that's why you always put those socks in your pants.
Dude, I don't even wear pants.
I don't wear shirts. What makes you think I wear pants?
Dude, I'm the inspiration from the fucking Big Dick Murphy. The beard and everything, the long hair.
I don't know about that. I thought it was.
Dude,
I thought
Mark
it was-
said it. He got inspired when he saw me on the
Nah,
there's my character, Big Dick Murphy.
There you go, man.
we all know it's Mikey.
And and Amanda Lynn, inspired by Chris.
That's inspired by who?
By Chris.
Oh, was it?
Aw,
You gotta talk to Passion about that stuff, man. He's the one that drew him.
I wanted to be the old guy because he's
The old guy, Waylon.
fancy.
Yeah, I was gonna say it, but it was funnier to put you with the braids.
He's got the
The
fancy
braids.
suit and he chucks dynamite. Badass.
Yeah, trying to kill himself, but it doesn't work.
I'm just seeing him just run around there like, "Rah!" Blowing himself up.
So just answer. Too much praise, guys. I'm just having fun and enjoy helping you guys and roasting you.
Soul says someone draw an Audrey Hepburn looking girl holding a Starbucks kind of cup that says Nutella. Would make a hell of a shirt.
I would write Nutella with a N-O-T space E-L-L-A. No,
Not Ella.
get it?
Nutella.
Yeah, not her. in French. Come on.
Who's Ella?
Elle mean her in French. Elle.
I don't know French.
I know, you ignorant fuck.
I don't think most people ain't gonna know French.
Sorry, I don't English so good.
They're not gonna know what the heck that means.
Dude, never tell
They're
a
not
girl
gonna
you
get
don't.
it.
Dude, never tell a girl that you're French and solid.
What?
French kiss, get it? You don't French well? Never tell a girl you don't French well.
Oh, okay. I thought you were implying something about Never mind. Never mind. I won't say it.
Yes, go. Come on.
No. It's all right. I thought you were saying something completely different.
Degenerate.
I thought you said something about never tell a French girl you're solid or something like that in French. I thought maybe there was some sort of translational thing where that meant something. I don't know.
It's
Basically telling her you got never mind. Telling her you got a big dick or something. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that. Never mind.
I should have just called this the big dick stream. That's all this revolves into.
Yeah, it always spirals back to big dick.
The cock stream.
There you go, the cock stream.
Exactly, Soul. Exactly.
Okay, all the time. That's push.
Oh my, Sim.
What?
And saying something
my-
about Mara Baron.
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Yeah,
Damn it.
that's what the morning roast show will be. Just an explanation of meta barons on the back. Just like a big paragraph about Sim talking about meta barons.
See,
Dude,
we
I'm
gotta
not-
get somebody to draw that though. We gotta get somebody to draw. Basically, it'll be like it'll be something like the morning or the morning roast, and then it'll have Chris walking down the street, and then like Sim's got his arms up, like up in the air, talking about how great Meta Barons is, and
Or it's like Sim on the back of the shirt, and he starts out like talking about the shirt, and then
Did
just
you read
goes
Meta
into
Baron?
Meta Baron.
Did you read it yet? Have you read Meta Baron?
Let me tell you about my Lord and Savior, Meta Baron.
Oh man, that'd be hilarious.
Heard you haven't read Meta Baron yet. Like,
Dude,
that'd be good. That'd be a good shirt.
I'm so happy we're doing those streams. They're so fun.
you're gonna have to go to the Church of Mobius and
Church of Mobius.
Yeah, it's called the Mobius
confess to
stream.
your sins of not reading Mobius today.
Get it? No? Oh. That was another thing. Oh, damn it.
Mobius did a Silver Surfer book a while ago, didn't he?
Yeah,
long time ago?
but they're re-releasing it. By the way, if you guys never read it, like I didn't, right? But it's known to be one of the best Silver Surfer stories there is, right? Since Kirby, and they're right now. I think it's hold on, it's on Amazon. I think they're re-releasing it on September, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, right here. It's supposed to be re-released on August 11th, so in 2 days, right? You can get the Silver Surfer Parable 30th Anniversary Edition and the regular size, because they did a art print size, I think they call it, the artist edition size, not too long ago. And right now they're selling a normal edition trade paperback, and you can get it for like less than $20. So go, because that's gonna go. That's for sure. That's gonna go.
Yeah, it's gonna go quick. 2S solid.
Means I'm solid. Thank you.
There you go. So that's what I should be saying to French girls.
Yep. And that's an actual thing. You go, hey, t'es solide, meaning you're solid. Hey. Or the best thing you need to, I thought you guys would know this already, because you're the one from fucking like Moulin Rouge. You're the guys that like that shit. You guys should know. You look at a French girl and go, voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? You usually have them. You've never heard that fucking song?
Wait,
Voulez-vous
what are you
coucher
talking
avec moi
about? Who likes
ce soir?
the French?
You've never heard Lady Marmalade?
Yes,
God
I've
damn
heard it. It's one song, Sam. That doesn't mean we're in love with the French.
Doesn't mean you're in love with their friend, but if you want to pick up one of those pretty French girls, you better pull it out. Get it?
Whoa! I am not pulling it out in front of a French girl, Tim. That's how you go to jail.
Go, bonjour, bonjour, chérie.
Bonjour, tu es de
Bonjour, comment ça va?
Zip, flop.
See, even when I speak French, I don't sound like a French fucker. I don't have, no, okay, I'm joking. Hi, French. But I'm not that type of French.
You sound like a Puerto Rican trying to sound French.
Dude, I'm telling you, if you know, people that actually get to know a bit the French Canadian, right? Dude, it's like comparing American English to UK English. We're more like you. Like, our French is more American than actually French. American.
Well, Jody made herself onto the stream. My wife.
Oh.
She just sent me a message telling me she had to pee. She tries to, like, we have 2 dogs and she keeps them downstairs when I do streams and stuff because she doesn't want them barking and stuff. And yeah, she just sent me a Discord message.
Oh, is that like,
yeah,
like wrap it up, get down here so I can
I think she may have. She said, are you still on? I really have to pee, but I don't want to make a lot of noise.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap it up then.
No, it's fine. I thought that was funny that it popped up right there as a notification. Just the whole message.
Oh,
She'd be mortified. I don't want anybody to know I pee.
I don't want anybody to know I have human needs.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
one set of
So,
French girls.
actually, French guys, they like their French girls. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Yeah, no, I'm not savvy with the French she-girls. One of the things that people don't like about them is that a lot of them don't shave.
Yeah, I've heard that.
But it's that's Paris technically. The rest of France is not the same as Paris.
Why would they be different? That's weird.
It's
They're just
even the French will tell you Paris is like the snobby part.
so it's like
yeah,
L.A. or New
Yeah.
York City.
exactly.
Okay.
So they go over there and they're very highly feminist, right? Very
see.
highly this and that and this, and they're progressive and this and that. But you know, you drive around and there's like a 75% that you will the chances that you will get carjacked and be done.
Jesus.
That's Paris
That-
for you. It's a
Yeah.
fucking
Jeez,
it's really bad.
Ooh.
Yeah, people get stabbed in clubs. Like, they don't talk about it, but it's not a really fun place to be. Like,
Yeah, I've heard that about Germany too. That's the thing. I've always wanted to go to Germany. I've never had a chance to, but I've
You know,
heard that over the past couple of years it's gotten
one of the-
pretty bad.
one of the
So,
places I
what's
always
the
want-
state of Germany?
one of the places that I want to visit before I die, at least once, it's Amsterdam.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And no,
Is
it's
Seoul
not just
German?
Yes.
Oh, cool. Right on.
Yeah, that's one of the things I love about having this YouTube channel and doing these shows is there's so many different people from all over the world to talk to.
Yeah,
that's
it's where
cool,
it's
man.
where how we get
Exciting.
along, right? It just goes to endorse what one of my history teacher. I was lucky in high school to have a history teacher that went a bit above what he was supposed to teach us, right? So he came to. It's something that we learn in like university level type of history, right? Where they try to put you they put you in the exercise of pretending if you were born in 1930 something in Germany, right? You would be a Nazi type of idea, right? It's to make you think about the fact that the people around the world, everywhere around the world, and the Joe nobody or everybody around the world, technically don't want to hurt nobody. They just want to live their fucking lives.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And this entire social media and the growth of it and what's going on right now, it's so fun that you actually notice that that's actually fucking true. Like, you don't know where we are from, but a lot of us get along.
Yeah,
And
you got
all be friends, and it's like, yeah, there's something else behind all this, you know.
Yeah. I think like you said, I think most people just want to be left alone and be friends and get along more or less and live
Take care
their
of their
lives.
families, spend or their family
Right.
do what they like. They don't want to go to war. They don't want to be hating on everybody across the fucking ocean.
I
Right.
mean, you've
Right.
got that whole human nature thing where at the core of us, we're kind of we want peace. You know,
It's like you guys don't even know your neighbors. You think we're all French.
no,
Just
no,
Quebec.
just use them.
Ah, fuck.
Just
Make up your goddamn mind. I'm French when I'm Puerto Rican. Pendejos.
Depends on where you are. There are places that are as sleepy as Chris. In corners where you get robbed if you just look funny.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh.
That's a shame. I do want to go there though. I have I've heard that it's really great, and the culture I think is really incredible in Germany. You know, I think Munich is probably southern Germany is probably more the place that I'd like to visit more than say Berlin or Hamburg or Frankfurt. There she is again.
She's like, "Come on,
I gotta pee. Let me go.
So,
I'm
told her
holding
to go.
it."
let's close this, Chris.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
So sub, like, share this goddamn stream. Sub to this channel because Chris is great and he loves rubbing it.
There you go.
And
Rubbing his Big Dick Murphy.
go sub to Grave Robbers. Do it before because you don't want to miss that trading card.
Hell yeah,
Yep.
man.
You don't
You
want to
wanna
miss
get
that.
your free big dick.
Hell yeah.
Yep. And go sub to Telson and Adverse.
Hell
And
yeah.
go sub to Arch City Comics.
Definitely.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's
Now-
Chris trying to make up for the fact that he keeps missing the goddamn
That's
show.
right. I'm hoping that with all this shilling, Adam won't fire me.
There you go, man.
Yeah, yeah.
From what I don't know, but he'll fire me from something.
You know, you think people think that Adam showed up here to show support. No. That was like,
Yeah.
hey, bro, where were ya?
He's like, "Watch your ass, Evans."
Got your rainbow.
All right, everybody. It was always like always. It was great time. As always, thanks to everybody. Thanks to Sim. Thanks to Soul. Thanks to the chat for the fun comments, and thanks to Mark for being here.
Thanks for having me, man. Really.
And this was all like these are always really fun.
Yeah, it was a
And
hell of a lot of fun.
I always look forward to these streams. So, are we having a stream tomorrow, Sim?
I don't know. Are we? You're the one that we didn't do it last Friday. Did you have somebody scheduled for tomorrow?
Not yet.
So get on it.
Yeah, I need to try and get somebody. If I can get somebody, we'll try and do a stream in the morning tomorrow. But if not, it'll be Friday. And I'm going to try and work on doing a review, another crowdfunded criticism here within the next couple days. So, yeah. I hope
So,
to
yeah.
see you all then.
See you tomorrow with a mystery guest, I guess.
Sounds good.
See you then, everybody.
Later.
See you.